Hi guys, it's Amanda, and if I edit stuff, I'll edit stuff from like this year and last year, and maybe concert videos doing this. So this is like 1 year later, a year since my One Direction concert, and so let's get started. Today is August 25th, 2016. On August 25th, 2015, I saw One Direction. I saw a band that meant more to me than anyone else, that anyone else knew, that anybody else could ask. The band means so much to me because they make me happy, they make me strong. It's crazy to think that I saw them a year ago, and it was my first One Direction concert, my first concert ever, and here's looking back on it. Looking back on it, I looked really ugly. Like, I looked better now, granted I don't have braces, I don't really, I don't even know, what was I thinking last year? Yes, I am wearing my concert shirt because this is what some of us are doing in honor of that day. And yeah, I've been listening to One Direction all day, watching concert videos back. Notice, concert videos, I'm screaming and yelling the music and screaming. And yeah, I did that, and then I screamed "Hi, Liam," and then Liam said I like to say I at the top. Anyways, long story short, I believe he heard me, and I still believe it to this day that he heard me, and I'm still gonna believe it for the rest of my life because it's crazy, and I still want to believe it. And looking back on all the terrible, looking back on it, I was having an amazing time being obnoxious or whatever the word is. But at the same time, looking back on it, I really wish some of the things I would have done at the concert I didn't do, like singing a lot of the lyrics on Liam said sang, or the lyrics sang, because now all looking back, all I'm doing is screaming and singing the lyrics, and you really, I can hear them. There was a part in Through the Dark where Liam's when you're when you're supposed to clap, but I was filming it, so I was doing this, so then my camera got really shaky. But I didn't want to not participate. I was kind of doing this, so I don't want to get my camera in the way of my phone because I was filming it because it's one of my favorite songs. It's one of the songs that I love, and it's all of the songs that, looking back on a year later, it's a song that means a lot to me because and at the end I end the camera, and I didn't know how Liam was done, and I oh no, he's still going, and I have to turn it on for 5 seconds, and it's still kind of crazy to think that a year ago I saw them. A year ago, a water fight happened. A year ago today, they waved to me. A year ago today, Liam blew a kiss to the camera during Girl Almighty. A year ago, I was on his friend's Snapchat, because I wasn't even on his friend's Snapchat. It was during Little Things. His friend Andy, Liam's friend Andy, I was in section 230, row 6, seat 21. The seat that I was in, my mom was in another one. And I was filming, and I was turning on my flashlight, my flash for my camera, because I was filming Little Things, and it was Little Things. And he was on Snapchat, and you can kind of see my light flash on. It was pretty cool. I like to say, I think it's kind of cool that that actually happened. But what else happened that day? I left my house around 8 or 9 in the morning and got down to Madison around 10, around 3. And I had 30 minutes to ready. I had to sneak into a hotel, and then we left at 3:30 to go to the stadium. And then about 15 minutes from the stadium, 15 miles from the stadium, my mom wanted to go get gas and go to food. I'm I'm not hungry. All I want to do is get down to the stadium now because I don't really care about eating. All I care about is me being at the stadium. So when I'm in the stadium, go in the stadium and be close to the boys. And then the people sitting next to me, there's two girls sitting next to me, and they're I was talking about, I wonder where the boys are, what the boys are doing. It's one of our friends were me there, and Louis is backstage kicking ball around, do you know anything about Liam? And then you probably has missed the concert experience, but there's a lot more more in detail now. So one of the boys, I think one of the band members, I think it was Dan Richards, walked up, had a hoverboard, and was riding the hoverboard. We all thought it was Niall at first. I think it was Dan, I'm not for sure. It was either Dan, Andy, or not Dan, Sandy, Josh. And I can't remember the other one's name. It's probably going to come to me soon. Do not judge me because I can't remember the last one's name. Okay, it's been a year. And so then all of a sudden I see Mark walking to, I have ice cream, so I see Mark walking to the dugout, and I'm my God, it's Mark. And where we went to Mark happened, Milwaukee, I don't know, just something hilarious like that. And I was like, what's going on? Like the boys in the dugout, and all of a sudden my side of the stadium got waved to, and waved like crazy to, by the boys walking to the stage. Probably one of the best experiences of my life, and I'm glad I was on that side of the stadium because it was the closest I've ever been to the boys. And then I saw the tour buses a month earlier. But, so before I got to my so then, after that, they got on stage and Cloud started. There's a fly on my screen. And after Cloud started, the whole concert went on, and Liam said Lambu instead of Lambo. Gosh, I love him. Do you guys remember that, like, clip? I'll insert it here. Editing, Amanda. And Harry, like, yells at the Bears fan, "This guy's looking for a death wish, oh my god, because you're not a Packer fan. You're a Bears fan." I find those kind of things, I found hilarious at the time. What else kind of happened? Oh yeah, the slide thing. That was hilarious. The water fight. Harry didn't fall. Like, I was kind of like, the three things that I wanted to happen. I was dancing, water fight, and this. This is what I'm saying. Story of my life, then, like, the encore happened. I'm like, nope. I knew when the concert was coming down. I knew it was slowing down. And, like, you just don't want it to end at this point, being in the show. And I remember them playing Story of My Life. And so it was Liam's part going into Zayn's part, where Zayn had his part because Zayn was no longer in the band, if you guys forgot. Here, Louis had a pizza box. No, Liam grabbed a pizza. Something happened. Oh, yeah. So Liam had a piece of paper or something in a ball, and then hit Louis square in the back with that piece of paper, and then it was Liam's turn to sing. So then Liam sang, and he was almost at that transition part in the beginning, where he starts, it was like, "It seems to me that when I die, these words will be written on my stone, and I'll be gone, and the fire beneath my feet is open wide." That's the part. And so Louis comes up with hits with the pizza box, and the whole time in between this, he's playing with pom-pom, gold pom-pom. God, I don't remember this thing so much. And Little White Lies, then my phone runs out of space. And then I get Little White Lies, and then I get I get Acmage, and then it's going to space. And then I delete, like, some other brand videos from, like, the opening act, which, I don't know, there's a deal if you delete the opening act, it's the band. And so I had all the Little White Lies, and then my phone died. And the phone died in between this, and then I got it back, and then I got the rest. I got some of that. I got the most of Best Song Ever until I, like, left the stage, and then I was like, crap. And I really hope they come back soon because I miss them so much. But a year later, looking back, it's crazy. Like, there's so many people, like, now we're just tweeting about it, and we got it trend. We got hashtag Ultra Milwaukee trending again because we're just that good. It's also One Direction Day in Wisconsin or in Milwaukee because it's in honor of the first One Direction concert in Wisconsin. And I think it's just crazy. It's been a crazy whirlwind of a year. From, like, me getting my tickets 2 years ago almost to me being bullied because I got tickets because I was excited. From Zayn leaving the band, from me just being a sophomore and almost being a junior in high school. That's crazy. I really hope they come back soon, get off the hiatus soon, because what I really want to happen is them to come back, like, or release tickets this year for what supposedly they posted a picture on Instagram that says the Aftermath Tour 2017. I don't know if they actually did this because I was at school, obviously if they did it. And basically, it's just and it's like, and I deleted it because they weren't touring this year. And so I was like, okay, if this is happening, please come near me on September 20th, 2017. Please, One Direction, just before my concert, just somewhere in the U.S. on September 20th, 2017. It's a Wednesday. Just do it for me. Please just do it. It's my birthday. It's my 18th birthday. It's going to be a big day that day. Kind of. So let's just make it better and make it my 18th. Make it fun. And So a lot of people, I'm still a fan of the band. As you can see, I kind of started taking my posters just because my walls came in, and a lot of them look really like young, and they're not young anymore. Liam's gonna be 23 in a week. I'm gonna be 17 in a month. Actually, I'm gonna be 17 and 22 days after Liam turns 23. Let's just admire that. I know the exact. I know it to the time. I think I know it to the minute. I'm really not for sure, but like, let's just talk about that. Talk about that, because I think we're actually like born within the same hour, and it was 16 and 20 days later. Just saying. I'm really good at knowing math, but looking back on today and a year ago, it wasn't just an average Tuesday for me. It was one of the best Tuesdays ever in my life. I got to see a band, and yeah, looking back on the day, I love the outfit I wore. It was a spaghetti shop, really nice chevron. It was like this like mesh shirt with flowers on it that was like turquoise, so like a little bit darker green than this green that I have in my nails, and my high-waisted shorts. And I remember getting there, and I just had to get my shirt and stuff like that. And I remember like the people I met before the show, and I meeting people even today, like looking back on it, and meeting people who probably wouldn't have been there who probably I wouldn't have met in another country, and no, because of this band. And I can't believe a year ago today I saw them live performing songs from 4. And the songs that, when they come back, I can't wait to hear. Never Enough, If I Could Fly, which is probably the one I'm going to break down and cry. If it does happen, like that song, I always make me break down and cry. History, Perfect, Drag Me Down Again. Like a bunch of songs that I love because they are there and I love it. And I really hope that tour made them when they come back and they make an album. Just please. I'm begging you. And I know, like, Harry's making a movie, and so they said, you know, it's gonna be a while before they come back, obviously, like, make a new album, maybe they're gonna make a new album and then come back. Liam's sister did say 2 years, so 2 years from this, so it's gonna be it's probably gonna be it's probably gonna be November 2017. Before they come back, which is sad because now this school year I'm not going to get an album. I'm not going to get album. I'm not going to get to see them. I'm not going to be able to like relive this night. And so that's my video. If you guys enjoy it, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah. And if the boys do come back, I might go see a bunch of shows around the states, like the U.S., because I will be probably 18. I will be allowed to do that, and I don't care. And if there's one in London on my birthday, be prepared for me to fly out to London, people. And what I'm saying is, if that happens, I will do meetups. Probably, if depending on how many subscribers I have at that point, and at pretty much all the shows I go to, or some of the shows I go to near my section. And my plan is to get some floor seats, get some like kind of around stage, lower level seats, like get some all around so that people who are not on the floor can go to the floor, and I could go somewhere else and go get them, because I know you get wristbands on the floor, and if you don't have a wristband, you can't get on the floor. At least that was with Miller Park. Unless you get were on in that weird section where you have to get on the floor to get up. But so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.